Hi, Dagobert from Dagobert's Tackle World here on the Gold Coast. We're going to be doing the fish report for this Easter Saturday, Sunday and Monday 2021. So let's start off with offshore. As we all know, the weather is horrid. It's like terribly horrid. Wish last weekend's weather was this weekend, but unfortunately it's not. So the offshore fishing pretty well for the next sort of 5 days, for at least Wednesday, is a no-go. Unless you want to go there and be a hero, but I'll be stupid, one or two. It's not good, and we've got 20 knot winds. We've got swell increasing tomorrow afternoon or Sunday morning, and the wind's picking up to 25 to 30 knots, and that's going to go through to Monday. The rain just comes in hammering down on Monday, and then we've got I think maybe 30 to 40 knots on Tuesday, Monday night, Tuesday. And then dropping back to 20 on Wednesday. Thursday might be 15 knots to 20 knots. Friday looks maybe okay. And next Saturday looks like around 10, 15. And Sunday looks like the glamour day at this stage. They're saying like sort of max of 10 knots all day. So plan it for next weekend, guys. I would dare say, don't hold me on this, but I'd say the mackerel are going to be on the chew. Definitely wahoo, definitely yellowfin tuna. That water's really starting to clear up on the beaches, which is really good to see. It's been horribly dirty for about 10 days now since we had the rain a few weeks ago, and it's finally coming good. So by the end of the southerly and this big blow coming in a couple of days, it's going to be really nice. So if you want to do something this weekend, if you're only into offshore fishing, I would suggest you rig up all your wahoo type lures and get them all ready. We do sell hook rigs as well, like this, wire hook rigs, and you can come in and we'll do it for you, or you can do it yourself and buy the hook rigs and go home and have a couple of bundies and rig up your wahoo lures. Check your line on the reels, make sure they're all full, ready to roll. Check your leaders, and just get everything ready for your next trip. It's simple as that. There's not much else you can do. But yeah, so next week, once the weather comes good, next weekend we'll have another report coming out again on Friday. But definitely, I'll be concentrating on getting ready for wahoo, Spanish mackerel, and yellowfin tuna. And for the bottom fishing boys, as we know, last weekend there's a lot of snapper caught in close on the sort of 18 to 24 fathom reefs, and some good ones too, like up to 8 or 9 kilo. So the 80 centimetre plus, you know. So I'd be concentrating either on trolling or float lining for snapper in on the close reefs. Get out early though. For those guys who want to go wide, the current did drop off a bit last weekend. The last few guys that were out there, out wide, and there's a few pearl perch starting to show up, which is what we all want to see. A few snapper and a few kingies and amberjack on the 50 fathom reefs. There's been dolphin fish on the fads. They've been a little bit finicky, but they are biting well. And there's little ones and big ones too. So most of the fads at the moment are holding dolphin fish really well. So look at doing that. Live baits, cubing with pillies, and casting lures like 40 gram sort of rapalas and stuff like that in the little X-Wraps, the heavy ones. They're all working well. But trolling skirt's been good too. A few sailfish been caught too around the place as well, but that was out wider last weekend. The dirty water, good weather, but dirty water was right out to about 70 metres deep. So you had to get out a fair way to get away from that dirty water, but it will be cleaned by next sort of Thursday, Friday. Deep dropping, we'll talk about that another time. It's just starting to come to that season. That's going to use electric reels. You need to get out around that sort of 200-300 metre deep plus, and chase those bar cod and flame snappers and a whole horde of beautiful fish out there. And I'll talk about that another time, but we'll get now on to think about next weekend, because this weekend is a write-off, okay, for the offshore boys. That's it. Thank you, Dagobert, for Dagobert's Tackle World. See you, bye.